Hello, lovely. How are you? Good. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Nicola. What's been happening? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, if you can just stay as you are and don't make any expressions, I'm just going to have a look at your face. Okay. 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 Let's put on my gloves. Alright, is it okay if I touch your face? Good. Okay. Okay, so your skin does feel quite supple. Nice and bouncy. But it feels a bit dry. I can tell because it's rubbing on my gloves. It kind of pulls a little bit. Yeah. And looking at you, your skin does appear to be quite dry, dehydrated, but there's no obvious redness or flaking or dry patches, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. So here's a little bit rough. It's slightly raised. Yeah. There's no flaking though. Do you find it itches there? Okay. A couple of freckles there. And there. And there. Okay, as expected. Dehydrated. Quite a lot. Yeah, it really is. If you are getting any oil, my lovely, it will be from overcompensating. At the moment, your forehead doesn't feel oily at all. It doesn't even look oily. What kind of times does it start? Yeah, that's more than likely down to that. You definitely don't have an oily skin. No, your forehead is perfectly normal. Yeah, and if you are experiencing extra oil in that area, it's because it's crying out basically for help, so it overcompensates and pushes out oil. Yeah, because this is severely dehydrated. Yeah, and because your face is quite dry, it's kind of making it look worse. Yeah. Okay. Just move hairline. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. It is right there. Does that go back? Okay, I'll have a look in your scalp in a little bit. But yeah, I can see that. It doesn't come on your forehead at all. Let's go around here and have a look. Yeah, okay, interesting. I'll have a look on your ears in a little bit. Yeah, I can see that too. Okay, alright, not to worry. Okay. Okay, that's that. So let me just feel your brows. I can't feel any breakouts in that. A little bit of a redness there. Just need to get my brush. Okay. A bit flaky there. Okay. And there too. Okay. Nice shape. Close your eyes. Eyelids are quite dry as well. Okay, there's not really any moisture there. Usually you could be quite sweaty on the eyelids. You can open, yeah, but yours, there's just nothing there at all. Okay. Can you smile? Okay, relax. I can see just a couple of freckles. Okay. Just a couple there. Couple. No redness or anything when I'm touching. A couple of little lines here. Okay. Nothing too much. A little bit more when you smile, but you know. Okay, so you've got no redness, but feels a little bit rough here. Okay. Just have a look in your eyes. Okay, so you do have some darkness, okay. A couple of fine lines. Yeah, you're very dehydrated here too. And your eye. A little bit on your cheek, but not actually too bad. No. And your eyes, so where you've got those fine lines, they're going to actually look worse because of how dehydrated you are there. I don't know whether you find if you're putting on makeup or anything, it's really like gathering in your lines. And then it's kind of like peeling off and crepey. That's because it's very dehydrated. I can see that. Yeah, and when I gently squeeze, I can see it. Yeah. And the darkness is kind of here and here. You don't have any puffiness. It looks actually quite nice. Okay, looks fine. Okay. Okay. So your cheek is a little bit dehydrated, but it's not actually too bad. It is, however, quite dry, but that's not linked to the dehydration. Okay. A couple of freckles dotted around. Okay. Let's have a look at your nose. Your nose actually feels quite nice and smooth. Okay, it's not pulling or anything. And it appears slightly shiny. Okay. A couple of enlarged pores. I can't see any blackheads, which is really good. No, none at all. I don't think so. No, I just think it may be just like a shine. It doesn't appear to be greasy like oil. I will check in a little while. But your nose is actually quite good. Maybe a couple of broken capillaries, thread veins round your nose area there. But, you know, a bit of discoloration with it. But that's it. Okay. Upper lip. It's quite nice and smooth. Alright, squeeze. A little bit dehydrated. That's when you get those little lines there. Alright. Look at your lips. They are quite cracked, my lovely. A bit dry. Are they sore? Okay. Are you using anything? Maybe try to exfoliate them. Get rid of all of that build-up of dead skin, and then really put like a lip mask on, and you know, make sure you are using something on your lips, whether it's a balm, an oil or something, you know, or an ointment to try and keep that, you know, healing, because there's quite a few cracks. And let me just look. It looks like as well that you've been maybe picking at it. Yeah, if I can just open your mouth there, I can see a little bit here, like a scarring, where I feel like you keep picking. I thought so. So you're getting your dry, chapped lips, you're squeezing them and probably nibbling and biting, pulling the skin off, and it's injured and it's going to keep being re-injured. Yeah, so we can try to refrain from that to let it heal. Alright, but that shows to me that your lips are getting quite dry quite often. Alright, so make sure we are drinking plenty of fluids, but we do need to keep on top of your lip care. Alright, so removing the dead skin, adding the moisture back, keeping them nice and supple and hydrated. Alright, and no picking. Okay. Let's look at your chin. Couple of enlarged pores. No blackheads at all. Looks really good as well. Doesn't feel oily. Tad bit dehydrated, but not really that bad at all. So you don't have a typically oily T-zone, my lovely. Okay, it's just a little bit of a shine on the nose. Alright, okay, let's have a look at this side. Okay. Quite hydrated. Yeah. Have a look in your eye. No puffiness. Same as the other side. Quite dehydrated. A bit of a line here and here. And under your eye. Feels quite dry again. No redness. Okay. A little bit dehydrated. A couple of freckles dotted around. Okay. Okay. Jawline. Okay. I'm just going to check the oil on your nose. Okay. Yeah, it's not really any oil there. Okay. I'm just going to have a look with my light. Okay. Just brush your brows back. Good. Just going to feel down your neck. Looks okay, no spots or anything. So looking at your upper chest. Yeah, I can see some pigmentation here, my love. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite dehydrated. Bit discoloured there as well, and there. Just get my light. Yeah. It doesn't feel particularly dry, no, but it's definitely dehydrated and pigmentation. A couple of freckles, but it's a few pigmentation patches. Okay. Skin barrier is quite weak at the moment, my lovely. Alright, we could do repairing it. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I mean, you do have good elasticity and a good bounce. Okay, it's quite supple, but not as good as it should be. Alright, yeah, I mean, with your age and other factors, your skin should be a lot more suppler. Okay, but obviously your skin is quite dry at the moment and dehydrated in places, so that's obviously hindering that. Alright, okay, I mean, looking at your skin overall, it's not really in bad condition. Exactly, it's actually quite good condition. It's just little factors that are making it worse than it is. Alright, so we need to work on your skin barrier. To repair that, we need to hydrate the skin. Okay, there are two important things you need to be doing. Okay, and then we need to look into the dryness, what's causing that. Now, have you always had a dry skin type, or is it more of a recent thing? Okay. Yeah. I mean, typically, looking at you, you've got quite a normal skin type, really. But the dryness is taking over, so looking at that, you'd have a dry skin type. But from what I'm seeing in your hairline, I'm wondering if you maybe have some kind of psoriasis or eczema or something like that going on, and that's why your face is feeling quite dry and raised and patchy in some places. Yeah, I mean, do you ever itch? Okay, your scalp itches. What about here where you've had? Right, okay. And have you ever had any flaking or patches on your face? Okay, interesting. Okay. Alright. So you don't have eczema. Okay. Let me have a look at your hands. So they are quite dry, you know. Do you wash your hands a lot? Let me just squeeze. Can I have a look at your elbows? And just in the middle of your elbow as well. Okay, how about this one? The middle. Have you ever noticed any reddening, any swelling, or any flaky or peeling skin in your elbows or on your elbows? Okay. So you may well have eczema, and that could be triggering on your hands, elbows, and that. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Okay, but with the hairline, I'm going to have a look and see what that looks like. Okay, now you don't really have any redness on your face, which is good. Alright, even when I was touching, you weren't getting red, so that's fine. Okay, and the only bits of capillaries are just around your nose areas, okay, which is quite common. Okay, can you just raise your brows? Okay, and frown. Okay, close your eyes. And open. Lovely. Okay. Okay. So we definitely need to work on a couple of things on your face. So let's go and have a look at your ears now. Okay. You can turn slightly for me. Thank you. So, top of your ear, there's a tad red. Does it itch? Okay. Just going around looking. Seems okay. I'm just going to get my light. So, yeah, looks nice and normal, okay. I can't see any dryness in there. No redness, okay. It's just a tad little bit on the top of your ear. Okay, let's have a feel around the back. Here we go. Yeah, I can see that. That looks like scalp psoriasis, my lovely. So it's not on your actual ear, but it's on the scalp next to it and round. Okay, look at the other side. Okay, that looks fine. Can't see anything. The top of your ear is fine on this. Let's have a look. Okay, we have a look. Okay. Bit of flaking here. The back. Get my light. Yeah. There we go. It's around there as well. Okay. So you definitely have scalp psoriasis by the looks of it, my lovely. So am I okay just to have a look through your scalp? Okay, good. Just jot this down first. No, so your ears are fine. There's no dryness there or irritation or anything, my lovely. Okay, they actually look fine. It was just this one slightly at the top. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. I think the dryness on your face is caused by eczema. Okay, but not severe enough to make it peel, flake, and cause too much itching or anything like that. Okay, that's what I think's going on. Because you said at times you have had a bit of flaking, a bit of peeling, a bit of itching, and where I can feel areas that were inflamed, I can tell that's where you've had some issues. So I'm wondering if that is what's going on in your face. You've got a bit of an eczema flare, but mild, because you'd know about it if you had a big flare. Alright, that's what I'm thinking is contributing to that, and the dehydration isn't helping. Alright, yeah, but it's not particularly very active eczema at the moment. I feel like that it's just, I think so. With it on your hairline as well. Yeah. And then in your scalp, you definitely have scalp psoriasis, my lovely. No, it's not eczema, it's definitely psoriasis. Okay. Let's come around the back of your ears. That's what's on top of your ear. Yeah. Oh, little full hairline. Yeah. And your face can actually be dry due to psoriasis, but you don't have any active plaques on your face or anything like that, so I wouldn't say you've got that on your face. You've not got it anywhere else, have you? No, so your body is fine. It's just scalp psoriasis, which is separate. Okay. Alright, so I want you to use something like a Vino. Okay, their oat repair range. I want you to use their cleanser and their serums, moisturisers, whatever they've got in that range. I need you to start using on your face. Alright, okay. Twice a day. I want to keep it simple, so don't add anything else to it. Just stick to the Aveeno range. Alright. And then when we've kind of repaired the barrier a little bit, I might pop you onto CeraVe. But at the moment, I want to keep it really, really plain and simple. I know CeraVe are, but some of them are, you know, a lot better quality, but I think Aveeno is a good starting point. Alright. Now, I'm going to give you a special liquid for your scalp psoriasis, okay? So you're going to pour it on, and it may burn, especially if you've been picking and itching, it will sting, so try not to. And then it will kind of just dissolve and then come off, basically. That's going to help remove the flakes and the plaque. You can tease it off, maybe, but, you know, that might cause a bit of irritation. I mean, I could always possibly get you back and do you a plaque removal. Yeah, I could do that, special treatment for you. Yeah, and I can use all the special products to treat the psoriasis. I've got certain products that I can use in-house, yeah, but they're too strong to give you to use at home. All right. What do you use? Shampoo and conditioner? Okay. Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could stick to using that. Yeah, and if you don't want to use any special ointment that's going to make it thick, or shampoo and things, then there's one special solution that I think you should try. It's really good. I can also give you some anti-inflammatories. Okay, and we need to lower your stress levels, my lovely. Stress can contribute a lot to scalp psoriasis. Hormonal imbalances as well is another one. All right, so I recommend that you have some bloods taken. All right. Okay, so bloods taken. And then we could do maybe plaque removal session and treatments, a scalp check and treatment. Okay. Then your skin, we need to make sure we're keeping hydrated by drinking plenty of water. Basic skincare, something like Aveeno. We need to repair that barrier, hydrate the skin, make it soft and supple. Aveeno is fantastic for people with eczema, dry skin, sensitive skin. It's really going to help sort your face out, my lovely. Okay, yeah, all right, but no, it hasn't come onto your face, my lovely. You haven't got psoriasis on your face, don't worry about that. Okay, and like I said, you've got no active kind of patches to even say you've got eczema on your face. Yeah, that's why I want you to use this Aveeno as well, because that should calm things down. Yeah, but you don't have any like flaking or eczema patches or anything like that, so you know, but usually if you've got eczema, it can kind of just make your skin a lot drier, but that's not my concern. I just want you to drink plenty of water for me, okay? Keep basic skincare for now. All right, I want you to add in an eye cream, okay? Use CeraVe Eye Repair, okay? And then the CeraVe Advanced Repair Ointment. Okay, now that ointment you can also pop on your lips. If you get a bit of a dry elbow, you can pop it there as well, maybe your hairline. Okay, it's quite a versatile product. And under eye cream, and then you can pop the ointment on top to lock in the moisture and all the nutrients. And then if you use your moisturiser and your day moisturiser, nighttime moisturiser, and a cleanser with the Aveeno, then that should be a nice little combination to start with. All right, then we can look at something else down the line. All right, yes, so the product that I'm going to give you, you can put it all around your psoriasis on your scalp. Yeah, okay, and put it on and then rub it in. Okay, yeah, we'll see how you go as well. I'm going to give you some other tablets and things to take just to help lower things down a little bit and calm it down. All right, and then if you can come and get some bloods done, and then we can see what's going on. All right, but yeah, there's nothing to worry about. We will get this sorted for you, okay? And stop stressing about it. That makes it worse. All right. Okay, you're very welcome, my lovely. It was lovely to meet you. Okay, and we will get this sorted. All right. You take care now. Bye-bye.